Good morning, ladies and fellasmen. Back with a part 2 for this account. So yeah, as I said before, recently we just did the last one. So this one's probably gonna be like around 10 minutes, depending on like how long it takes. Don't forget I think this one's called Bubbles, the Chimera. I could be LARPing, but we'll see. Now let's get to it. Now where did we leave off from? Van Eschia. I don't know how to pronounce her name, honestly. I gotta look back at the English dub. Yeah, here's her stats right now. 142, 68, 207. Something simple, nothing too big. Hold on, give me a sec. My fault. Sorry, just had to adjust the volume for myself quickly. Yeah, pretty solid build. Do I ever for any physical, however? I do not. Yeah, I put it all towards attack for what I remember. Light Cone, I think this is the free one you get for the event. Traces, not maxed out as per usual. Relics, 12. Level 12 for the headpiece. I definitely gotta level that up a bit more, but it's not necessary right now. E0. Since she's still kinda new to the game, I don't have much to say about her, but she's a cool character. Excited to see her more throughout the story. Next up, we got Dan Heng, the free one, which is goated, by the way. I'm glad that HSR was able to like allow us to have a free 5-star. So, that's really cool. Yeah, he scales off attack, and defense. So I think I need to raise the attack a little bit more. But his speed's alright, pretty solid. Yeah, he has the Japard signature Lycone, pre-goaded. Trace is not maxed out, as I usually say. These, however, are maxed out because it was actually pretty hard for me to find like a good, not good set, like good substats for him. Because it all went to like, attack, crit rate, crit damage, all that stuff. So that sucked a bit. Yep, here we go. I'm just gonna do a quick look, see how many I have left to show you all. No, we can go in order. These are the next ones. Yeah, we'll start with Robin. Robin is actually a recently built character. Like since she got her recent inclusion in the free 5-star thing alongside Luocha, I think Puoho. I gotta check again, but apart from with those guys. But yeah, I'd say she's decently built for the most part right now. Yeah, with her speed, crit rate, crit damage, all that jazz, all that fun stuff. Attack as well. My bad. That's like her main thing, her attack. Somehow, yeah, energy regen. Lycone, it's the free one. You're gonna be seeing that a lot. Traces, no need to max any of this out. It's all good for now. Relics, almost maxed out. Obviously, I put her mostly to like a increasing attack, which is important for her. Eidolons, E0, information. But yeah, between the two Holovian siblings, she is definitely the one I prefer the most. Nothing against Sunday, he's a cool guy, but I think Robin's story is really interesting to me. Next up, Clara. Now, believe it or not, this is my first ever 5-star unit that I've ever gotten, excluding Trailblazer, of course. And that's actually what I really wanted to get because I always thought she was cool to have like Svarog around her, and I was really into like the big mechs back in the day. And obviously, she's not as greatly built as I probably should have made her. But she also like helped carry my team a lot, like early game. So she's like really good, cool, top like a fan favorite, underrated. Yeah, 60 level 60. I do need to fix her whole stats though. I'm saying she's my favorite, even though these stats are atrocious, but it's whatever. Quick check. Okay. Relics. Oh yeah, I gave her the this one because I noticed that less speed equals more crit rate, which is something that I think would benefit her a lot in the long run. Especially since I'll be able to get crit damage hits more often, so that's interesting. She is E2 since she is on the standard banner, so I lose my 50-50 at her sometimes, or just get her through the standard banner, the usual. Yeah, like I said, Yeah, I started this game almost 3 years ago, which is really insane to think about. That's really nice though. Next up, we got a recent addition, Sparksy. Well, not too recent. She came out a few months ago. But first Elation character. I did not get Yao Guang, for those wondering. But yeah, crit rate, crit damage. It's a pretty solid build for her right now. Elation's the free 4-star one. Traces. Yeah, if you notice, I'm always gonna have like a basic attack be at like a level 4, and these stats always gonna be level 8. If you haven't noticed already. Now relics, we have the mostly maxed out apart from the headpiece. E0 info. It's you already know. I don't really have much to say about her. She's a cool character, but I don't really have much to actually talk about when it comes to her. She's cool. I like her design a lot. Zhao Shou, honestly, underrated character from like the story. Now, do I have much to say about him? Not really, but I do hope they explore his character a bit more in the future, because he's cool. I like him. Yeah, he's always built around effect hit rate, and I got that at 124. His speed is 132. Obviously, could be higher, but given like what I had at the time, it makes it do. Yeah, 8. Ooh, I do not have him at 4 here. Sorry to fix that. I don't need to do that right now. Yeah, honestly, the build for him right now is not the best. But I do think I could definitely fix this. I think just need to fix that, honestly. But yeah, apart from that, 0 Eidolons. You already know the info if you've beaten the story. I don't know if I should say story spoilers, because this is an account showcase, but I'll try not to mention story too much. Topaz. Recently, the only limited 5-star, surprisingly, that has to do with Belobog. At least from what I remember. Which is crazy considering Belobog is like the first story that we go through. So that's really interesting to talk about. Now here we have her speed, crit rate, crit damage. Since she's I think one of the first characters I've built to took seriously building that isn't a 4-star at the time. So she's really cool. Always a big fan of her a follow-up attack, Numby's Osel Goaded. Yeah, I used the free 5-star Lycone from the banner. I mean, the Herder Space Station shop. Notice, I thought I had that maxed out. That's whatever. Yeah, I do know for a fact I can make her build better, but for now this is solid. What do you expect from a typical Topaz build? E0. Yeah, I hope they go more through Belobog, because I know the story is really finished, but they could still have some fun exploring it. Jingliu, member of the High Cloud Quintet. Yeah, I need to finish building her. Holy. Her crit rate is atrocious, and crit damage could definitely be better given her. But HP is definitely at her best. Her speed's solid. I forgot, do I have her at... No, I don't have her at ice, because I spent it mostly on HP. Lycone, solid. Just the 4-star free one. 8, 5. Yeah, it's always going to be 4 to 5 for the most part, I think. Almost maxed out, but I do need to fix her build a bit more. E0, info. I do want to see more of Jingliu, but mostly with Jingyuan for the most part. Because, I'm always a big fan of the mentor-student archetype relationship kind of thing. Big Japard. Favorite of a close relative of mine. He's a goat character. I do wish I don't really care for him too much, but he's a cool character altogether. But yeah, you could tell based off the build I got him on. This was originally on my March 7th, but I obviously did switch because I'm a bigger fan of March 7th, obviously. Yeah, you can tell that I didn't put much care into him, but he's a solid sustain for what he is, for where he's at currently. Yeah, it's atrocious. But I do have him E2. Next up, Aglaya. The first Remembrance character I got on this account, and just first Remembrance character in general. Yeah, she's a goat character. Since she first came out, I didn't really know how exactly to build her, but I did know crit rate and crit damage were needed. Didn't know if she scaled off anything else, but yeah, this was a fun character. Sorry for the mic thing. I do wish I do wish we saw more of her, I guess, because she's a really cool character. Actually no, we saw a good amount of her. I don't know what I'm complaining about. I just like her as a character. Lycone, something simple. Traces, as per usual. Max out, E0. Now, who do we have left? I think I'm gonna stop all the way up till Jade for now. But Acheron. Actually, for the most, believe it or not, fun fact, Acheron almost made me quit the game because I lost so many Stellar Jades on her. Like, I lost the first 50-50 and I almost did not have enough Stellar Jades for the next pulls. Because I don't even know why I pulled for her. Because she wasn't even a character that I was looking to pull for. I think it was just because I was really in the meta. Getting into the meta back then. But not as much anymore. I just pull characters who I like now. But yeah, she's a simple build, nothing too special, just decent. Do have her for lightning damage. Lycone is the one that, not best in slot, but, up there, definitely. Average stats. Relics, not entirely maxed out. It's always probably going to be the head. E0. Yeah. Not much about her, but she's a cool character. The fake Galaxy Ranger, Emanator in Disguise, etc., etc. You know the deal. Hyacinth. Definitely a hard carry when it comes to my Remembers team and teams altogether. She's a fun character. Especially when I duo her with this other support character that will be coming up against. How much has this support been? Yeah. Haven't realized I'm on the Japanese dub right now. No specific reason, just cause. Now she is really tough to build because she goes off of HP and speed, and her speed needing to be 180 or more is really, really hard. I do not think I do have her for outgoing healing though, so that's good. Yeah, the remembrance thing. She needs a bit for damage, but it's not needed. This relic set is at all maxed out because it took a while to build her. Eidolon's E0. Info. You already know what she's about if you've seen the story. Black Swan. What do I say about this character? It's cool that she accompanied us for Amphorius for just on the background for a little bit. I don't have much to say about her. She was really helpful when it came to my Kafka dot build back in the day. It's great that she and her got buffs. Is that the way to say it? Whatever. But I do definitely need to give her a new build because it's definitely outdated. But she does the job. She's solid. Oops, my bad. Let me just get back to her. Sorry about that. But yeah, traces, the usual. Lycone, what's needed for her. Relics, definitely need a fix, especially just overall. Eidolon's E0. But yeah, I'm happy that she was at least around for the story for a good amount. And Tribby, my second favorite Amphorius character, by the way. I don't know why. I think it's because I was really interested in her backstory and how she split herself so she could help a bunch more people. Obviously, the childlike form definitely has a bit of a controversy, but she's a cool character. Also, a big fan of her English voice actor. Shout out Hayden, I think is her name, or still Arya as her VTuber. But yeah, she's a good character. I have her at over 200 crit damage. She does not need speed, so that's a good thing. HP is up there. What else do I have? No energy regen, but that's fine. The Lycone, the simple one. This one's good. Traces. Relic set. This one's fun. I don't know why I'm going over it. And fun fact, I got her 2 times in a row on the same 10 pull, which is the first time that's ever happened for me, and it has not happened ever again. So yeah, she's like a really fun character for me to, and she's the other support I mentioned when pairing her up with Hyson. Like, together they are amazing supports for like any DPS in my opinion. And next, for this part, we're gonna end it off with Jade. Ending it off with the controversial HSR character for both story, design, gameplay, just overall. But yeah, I do not have her as greatly built as I probably should have her. But they kind of did her wrong with her traces. But yeah, I think I mainly need to fix crit rate, honestly. But I do have her quantum damage boosted. Light cone, something simple. But yeah, like I said, they did her wrong with it. They did her so dirty with her traces, having her not have any crit rate or crit damage. So that definitely hurt her a lot. Yeah, Relic said I definitely need to fix. Yeesh, oof. Yeah, I need to fix that. Eidolon's E0 info, depending on who you are, you probably don't care for her too much. But yeah, that is gonna be part 2 of this. So I hope you enjoy this channel, because I'm gonna have fun with this channel a lot. Post a lot. So, and I'll see you all next time. Alright, have a good night or good day, wherever you are in the world.